The evacuation of Dunkirk comes near the beginning of the Second World War. The British troops had been in France for about 9 months and nothing had happened. And then suddenly there was this huge German offensive and all of the British, French, Belgian troops got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And they ended up in one tiny little coastal town called Dunkirk. And there was 400,000 of them. And had the Germans sent in the tanks, the Second World War would have been over. But for some reason they didn't. And what then took place was that there was, you know, in the history of colossal military disasters, this is right up there. And yet out of it comes a sort of amazing moment where everything that was sort of brilliant about Britain at the time, they sent a flotilla of very, very small boats across the channel. And they thought they might save about 30,000 men. And I think they got over 350,000 men back.
So tell me what it was like working with Christopher Nolan.
I mean, it was a really amazing experience working on one of his films. He knows just what he wants, and yet at the same time he's pretty playful about it, and he's discovering new things. And you can't, you know, I'm not suggesting you can get inside his head, but you can see him working through ideas and changing and adapting and moving along and evolving. And he's got, you know, the brilliant Hoyte van Hoytema as his director of photography. They're shooting the whole film on IMAX cameras, which are enormous. I mean, they're like the size of a small car. And they're shooting it handheld. So I feel like the man Hoyte must have had to go immediately to some sustained osteopath work when the shoot was over, because, you know, handheld shooting that stuff for 3 months is insane. But it was an incredible experience just being in Christopher Nolan's orbit for a while. For me, what happens is when you get on a film set, it doesn't. You somehow absent yourself from what it's like, and then, you know, you just deal with whatever the weather you have is. It was kind of cold and windy, but it made no difference. We were making this amazing film, so I didn't care. I can never be a bit cold. It is obviously an amazing honour when someone like Christopher Nolan asks you to be part of one of their projects, and you leap at that opportunity as fast as you can, unless you're a madman. And I'm not that mad.